There we are. Hi, everybody. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Oh, I bet you're wondering, wow, Lagoona looks insane. And you're right. Oh, let's see. Let's get this to a good lighting. Hi, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Lagoona Bloo. I'm so excited for this spooky, spectacular. I'm so excited for Spooky Great. It's going to be so exciting. Hi. Hello. Somebody pinch me. I will. I'll pinch you right now. I'm pinching you. Hi, my name is Lagoona Bloo. Welcome to my channel. I'm very excited to be here. I've got a little iced coffee and I'm ready to get into this. Makeup tutorial. I bet you're wondering, wow, she looks a little crazy. And you're right, I do. But I had a shoot before this. And so I was like, oh, what if I wanted to start new. And then I was like, you know what? Let me just build on top of this because a lot of you already have eyes and eyebrows, right? So we're going to imagine that these are my real eyebrows and we're going to just get into it. Very exciting. This is my very first live. I'm very excited to be here. I love this platform. For those of you who know me from Instagram, I love to go Instagram live. I love to share all my tips and my secrets. And I'm just really excited to get into this. Are we having a good time? Yes, yes, I'm so excited. Me too. Welcome. So many people here. Oh my God. What a gag. Welcome to Supergreat. Hi. Congrats on your first live. Thank you. Oh my God, so many people here. Welcome. So let's get into it. So the first thing I want you to do is I want you to put on your foundation however you like. If you're following along, put on some foundation. My foundation is already on, but you know what? I'm a little greasy. So this is what I want you to do. I'm going to start with some powder. And I'm just going to put some powder on and put it on so that I am in just like a really great space. The powder also, we're going to do, let me talk to you a little bit about what we're going to do. So I made this makeup plot. Can you see? Yes. And you see the sparkle, dazzle, realness. This look is inspired by the rainbow fish. You see that? Look at that. I drew that. Pretty. And so it's a little, so what's going to happen is, so Lagoona Bloo's a mermaid, obviously. And so I wanted to create a look that was mermaid inspired, but also was a little more specific. And I think about the rainbow fish. The rainbow fish is, what I love about it is that not only is it like a blue fish, obviously the story of rainbow fish is fantastic, but I was really inspired by, I was like, oh, cool. What if I did a rainbow fish look? And I'm actually going to do a rainbow fish. I'm going to be the rainbow fish for Halloween. So that's going to be really exciting. So it's really great. So I was like, you know what? Let's get into the look. So the first thing I want to do, and this is for all of you out there, it doesn't look super pigmented, but this is going to be like super bright colors. That's why I was really drawn to rainbow fish. It's going to be a lot of blue around the eye, especially in the cut crease, but then it's going to cut to green. And then underneath, we're going to do purple into a fade out into a giant pink blush. We're going to do some scales right here into the eyebrow, some scales out here. And then I'm going to show you all of you how to make scales, which is so exciting. So the first thing I want you to do is I want you to just get a poof and I want to put on some powder because one of my biggest things, because I'm an artist, right? So in more ways than one, I'm a singer, I'm a dancer, I do everything, right? So one of the things that I have a big issue with is like fallout in general, because I get makeup everywhere. So I'm going to take my buff powder by Ben Nye, and I am gonna just pack this on. Did you draw the print on your t-shirt? I did not. My friend Mike Ocasio Art did, but I am working on some merch. Great. So now I have this powder, and this is just gonna be a layer to protect me from fallout because we are about to pack in a ton of color here. The first thing I want you to do is I want you to get like a bright blue. And you know what? Let me get into this. The Phantom of the Opera is there inside my mind. Okay. Will you be wearing any costumes in the back? I mean, I wear them often, but not right now. Get into it. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a small brush and we're going to go into my Anastasia Norvina palette. This one looks nice. And we have all this powder over our face, right? So here we go. I'm going to go into this like really pretty blue. And I'm going to, I know it looks like I have makeup on already, but we're just going to like get into it. Thanks. I love your energy too. I'm just going to pack, and don't worry about this crease. Remember, you have all this powder here. So if you have fallout, you know what? I'm going to even put some more down because it is insane. Okay, great. Gonna get into this. I'm just going to pack this, just pack it out with some blue. And I know you're thinking, wow, like Lagoona, like you have all this shit all over your face. Don't worry. All of it is going to get recut. Right? So I'm going to just go in with this blue and the cut grease. And I'm just going to pack it in there. Oh, yeah. Pack it in, pack it in. Great. Oh, love it. Same thing on the other side. Pack it in there. I'm just using this like brush. I just want to get it packed. You see how like vibrant that is? Amazing. And we're gonna, it's okay if you get it, it's okay. We're gonna recut the crease. So don't worry about it. I bet some of you are like, what is going on? But don't worry about that. I'm just getting that blue really, really all up in there. Amazing. Then I'm going to take another brush with a little bit of a lighter blue and a little bit of green as well. So I'm going to go into this Hank and Henry palette, which I am obsessed with. Yeah. Oh! And I'm going to go in. They have the color called Babe. It's this like light blue. And I'm just going to pack that under my eye just to lighten it up. You see that? Make it a little green. How are y'all doing today? Thanks for joining. I'm so excited for this. This is my first live. And I was like, ooh, let's like make it fun, right? Great. Here we go. Right. Same thing on the other side. We're just going to blend this light blue out. And like, don't be afraid to go out, right? We're going all out. This is like a big, super vibrant look, right? Super vibrant. I'm going to go again with this Babe color. Just kind of really blending it out over this. Oh, wow. Great. So I love all this blue. Now, right here in the front, it's like a little too blue for me. So I'm going to go into with some white. One of my favorite eyeshadow colors is white because it's such a good transition color for me. And like, if I ever wanted to lighten things up a little bit, sometimes I just take a brush. This one I have right here is just specifically for blending out color. So I just take a little white and I'm just blending the white back out to kind of lighten that blue because we don't want it too dark. We want to make the focus here. I need your high energy. Honey, it's called being ADHD. I can't help it. It's how I was made. Okay, great. So we have this. And you know what? There's also a little bit of green in the rainbow fish. So this same little fluffy brush, I'm going to go into this MVP color, this like really pretty lime green. I'm just going to add it up here as well. Ooh. Ooh. Gonna add it right. Oh my goodness. Yes. Right here on the outside. We'll do that on the side too. All right. Oh my God. I love it. Love. The white eyeshadow is from this palette by Hank and Henry, the tie-dye palette. It's so lit. Lagoona the musical, the ASMR, the series. Oh my God, don't give me ideas. Okay, work. So then we have these colors. Great. The next thing I want to do is under the eye, I have the other colors that the rainbow fish has are purple and pink. And so as you can see, I have this black right here, but it's got a little bit of purple. Any primer? Yes. Oh my God. Before we get into this, I have all of this on already, and I'm a primer whore. Okay, I love primers. So I'm gonna get into them. I'll just explain them first. These are already on my face. I started with them already on, but I always start with because I'm a drag queen, I have like a really thick beard. You can't see right now. I just came in, and are there any drops today? You're gonna have to tell me what that is because this is my first time here. So anyway, this is the Sensitive Soothing Post Shave Balm. It is amazing. Nikki Tutorials suggested it as a primer, and it's like incredible. Like, I love it. Literally, like, I'm obsessed. And then the rest, the other primer that I love is the Shine Killer by NYX. It is amazing. I'm super oily, and so I always start this off. And then the other one that I like to use, I like to mix my primers, is the Porefessional. This one is a pore filler. It is amazing. I'm obsessed with it. Oh my OMG, this is incredible. So I love that one. So those are already on my skin. My foundation's already on. And now we powdered up to cover up to make sure that we don't have any fallout, right? So here we are. So we cut with blue and we cut with gray. We cut with blue. We blended it out a little bit with the white and into the green. No drop, just watching David War. What does a drop mean? Y'all gonna have to help me out there. Lagoona is the drop. Lagoona is better than the drop. Honey, I am the drop. Honey, I don't need the drop. I am the boom boom drop. Anyway. So now what we're going to do is we're going to smoke out some purple under our eye and blend it down into this like really heavy pink because I'm what? Sickening. So we're going to get into this. Let's see. Let's get a fluffa brush. A fluffa brush. Let's get a fluffa brush. Is this one? This one has black in it. So let's not do that one. Because I'm what? A disaster. No, better than a drop. Queen, icon, legend, main character. Absolutely. Okay, great. Okay, so into it, I have this fluffy brush. I'm gonna go. So I have this like collection of purples here at the bottom out of this eyeshadow palette. So I'm gonna start with the darkest one right here. It's called Spooky. Spooky like me. And I'm gonna just pack this in. Oh yeah, baby. I'm gonna pack. Oh my goodness. I'm obsessed. And honestly, if you want to blend it into that purple, into that crease, you can too. I'm just gonna pack this purple in, honey. And all the way underneath my eye. Oh my God. Honey. Honey. I mean. Oh. Oh. Okay. Incredible. We're going to go on the other side and just pack that purple down. Again, we're doing like big, bold colors. You want to like really just go out there because remember, we're going to go over all of this with a ton of shimmers and we're going to do scales in a second. So I'm just giving you like a base. Now, I've seen a lot of different mermaid makeup looks where I see like people put blue and green and they put it like all over their cheeks and shit. And I'm like, to each their own, right? But I don't want to do that. I'm going to do something more concentrated around the eyes and the cheeks. I'm not going to really contour it. Something very kind of more simple, but still like super impactful. You know what I mean? So, ooh, yeah. And I'm really packing that purple down. Great. Oh, wow. You see like all that freaking color? Oh my God. I love it. I love you too. Simple. It is simple. This is a lot simpler than most. You'd be surprised. Lagoona doesn't come back. If Lagoona doesn't come back, what is life? Girl, I'm going to come back all the time now. I guess I just got to do live all the time. I guess. Okay, so I'm going to continue this out. I'm going to go in now with this lighter purple called Barney. LOL. And I'm going to go into that. It's kind of a little bit lighter. And I'm just going to ooh, and I'm just like really gonna go out there. I'm like, why not? I mean, come on. Ooh, pretty. 14 minutes into your first live, and we're like, what? Wow, you guys are so amazing. We're like, contract. Is that a good thing? Susie, is that a good thing? Contract. Wait, I'm confused. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Contracts? I'm assuming that's a good thing. Susie gave her a contract. Okay, yeah, give me one. Give me a contract. I don't even know what that means, but give it to me. Give me one. Yes. Okay, great. So I'm also seeing how dark this is, and my blue is not as dark. So you know what? Let's make my blue darker too. Take my fluffy brush. I'm going to go into the color called LA. I'm just going to really like blue it out, honey. Oh, yeah, baby. Look at that. You see that? You see how like intense the color is? Because listen, if I'm a mermaid from the bottom of the sea, my makeup is the jewel. Okay, great. And not like where's my jewel? Like, but you know, great. So we have super intense colors, right? That's the thing I love about Rainbow Fish. Very intense colors. Very intense, like me. Okay, great. So the next thing I want to do is, so we have these kind of mapped out, and I'm looking back at my thing. I'm like, what do we have here? Let's see. Something I designed these like blue kind of spots. But before I go into that, let's get into this like hot pink. See, because the colors are blue, pink, purple, and green with a silver like shiny sequin thing, right? Right. So I'm gonna go in with this pink color, and I want to like really just give my entire cheek this like bright shade of pink, just to like really, because this is what we're gonna put like all of our scales on top of, right? Jewel tones. Ew, no, don't jewel. It's bad for you. Are we having a good time? I hope you're enjoying my energy. I love your shirt. Thank you. It's my merch. It's my old merch. It's not really available anymore, but maybe I can bring it back. Okay, so this is like literally my favorite blush brush I have ever owned in my entire life. You can get it on the you can get it on at Ulta.com. It's literally a life changer. I will never use another blush brush. This is my favorite blush brush. I love that it's like contour. It like literally, look at that. And it's covered in orange because I usually do. Are you gonna have blue hair like your shirt? I am. Just wait. Just wait. Be patient. Jesus. This is literally one of my favorite brushes, especially for blush because it's kind of like shaped in this way. I don't know. I love it. So I'm going to get into this blush palette. I have two blushes that I really like. And so this first one I'm going to use, you can get it on Ulta.com. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Little Trio. I love it because it has where's the colors? It has like a contour color, this orangey blush that I really fucking love. And then it has this like light pink, which I'm going to use at the bottom. But the first one I'm going to use is a bright hot pink, which I have in my Hank and Henry. Hey, shout out to Hank and Henry. They're incredible. Obsessed with them. And this color is called Shenanigans. It's called Shenanigans. And it's like a hot pink, right? So I'm going to take my blush brush. It already has a little bit of orange blush, and that's okay. I'm going to pack it on because we want a lot of payoff, right? And remember, you have all of this powder on your face. So, just what, right? And I'm just going to start at right here. And I'm just going to like literally just pack that color all in this area. Oh, gorge. Gonna get into this pink. You know what? And there's two pinks. So why don't I get into both of them? Gonna just pack on this pink. Look. Oh, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. Look at that. So this is kind of 80s inspired. It's a little bit of 80s inspired here. So right. And I bet you're wondering like, oh, Lagoona, like that's a lot. Don't worry. Trust the process. Same thing on the other side. I bet you're thinking, wow, Lagoona, you are wild. And you know what? I am. Ooh, yes. Oh my God, I love. So this is, for those of you who are wondering, or just joining, I'm doing a really cool rainbow fish inspired look. Rainbow fish, one of my favorite things about rainbow fish, again, is that the message of the story. Great. But also, how fucking fierce. So fierce. Okay, great. So then we have your pink. It's very great. I'm also gonna, just because I'm crazy like that, I'm gonna go in with some more purple and just kind of make sure that that purple is really strong. We want to show all the colors, right? So gonna go back in with a little spooky, a little bit of mamas, and just kind of make sure that there, you see, and I really want to have that like transition. You see that? She's so kooky. I am. I'm literally very kooky. Great. Same thing on the other side. That's like also one of my favorite things to say whenever I do any sort of like makeup tutorial. I'm like, same thing on the other side. Great. Ooh, cool. So now what I want to do is I want to like fill in the brow, right? Because I'm gonna have blue hair. So I want to make this like really, really, really cool. So I'm gonna take a blue. This is what I usually draw my liner on. What I usually, do my, what I do my brows with. I usually use a pencil like liner. And so I'm gonna do the same and just deliver that with a NYX eye pencil in the color Electric Blue. And I'm going to fill in this brow and I'm gonna make it blue. So you can do the same thing. Ooh, blue brow, blue hair, blue brow, blue hair, blue brow. Oh, oh, oh. And whenever I put a cream on my face, I want to make sure that it is set and dry, right? So I'm going to go over this with a blue eyeshadow. Who will be trying blue brows, blue hair, blue brows? Yes, exactly. Blue brows all the way. And if you can see, we're going back to referencing this. I know it's not very bright because I did it with actual makeup on here, but it's really cool. I can't wait to show you how we're going to do these scales. So I'm getting into this. I love how this is like unintentionally like very 80s. And I did not even, when I was planning this, I was just like, wow, it's so like Viva La Glam. Remember that campaign with like Christina Aguilera? I remember I had that picture of, I had that picture of the ad cut out when I was a kid. And I was obsessed with Christina Aguilera growing up. I mean, I still am. She's amazing. But anyway, so yeah, we are going in. We are filling in our brow with a little blue cream stick. How are y'all doing? Are y'all doing good? Brows have entered that. It's giving Xena and Lady Marmalade. Yes! Oh my god, it is. Absolutely. But just wait till we mermaid it up. It's going to be freaking fierce. Okay. Amazing. Incredible. So this is like a little tip, like whenever I like fill in my brows, whatever color that I do, I always like to do an ombre brow. And I know it doesn't look very ombre right now, but I promise it will when you're done. When we're finished. I like to, what I like to do is whenever I do a cream brow, thank you, please extreme. Oh my God, yes, we should listen to me. Listen to my music. Ah, wow, I look like insane, but I'm so into it. Just wait till we're done. Oh my God. So the next thing I want to do is I want to set this down because like there's a rule I think for drag makeup that, or at least that I like to follow is that like if you put something down with cream, you kind of want to make sure that it's set. So I'm going to go in with a skinny little brushy wushy. And I'm going to go into my darkest blue that I use on my eye. And I'm going to set this brow right there. The ends of it. You see that? Same thing on the other side. Was sent a gift. Somebody was sent a gift. What do you mean? Incredible. So we are going to do the brow here. Amazing. Thank you for joining me. I hope you're having a good time. If you stay to the end, you will absolutely get some super coins. So stay with me, y'all. Stay with me. You're our gift, Miss Lagoona. Thank you for coming to Supergreat, Lagoona. Oh my God, it's my pleasure. I hope to come. I'm gonna come back because it's not my last. It's definitely not my last. I'm having a great time. Y'all are so awesome. Okay, then I'm gonna go in with a lighter color. This one's called Babe from that palette that I was using earlier, and I'm gonna set the front of my brow in the lighter color to give like a sort of like gradual effect. I know it probably doesn't read as well on camera as it's reading right here, but it is looking mad cool if you ask me. So great. And so then right in the front, I'm gonna use white because there's so much blue on my brush already, and I want to really lighten up the brow in the front. As a matter of fact, I'm even going to dare into my super white, which is a powder from Ben Nye. And I know that's like looks a little crazy right now, but when you blend it out, it leaves you with a super like, you see the difference? I promise it's going to look great when we're done. Right? Okay. All right. At least I hope it looks great when we're done. Oof. All right. More white eyeshadow. More white eyeshadow. Natural gradient. Exactly. You have pretty eyes. Oh my gosh, thanks. So do you. Or at least I hope they do because I'm just assuming that they are. Oh yeah. Now you see the like natural gradient a little bit. Love it. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to cut this brow. And many of you are like, why? Your brows are already cut. Well, I want to cut them because this is what I like to do just to like make my brows like pop. Lagoona, do you do live shows? I need to see you live. Yes, of course I do live shows. I have a live show tonight after after this. Lagoona is going to be here another time. Absolutely. How fair is that drag queens are quadruple threats? Very fair. We work really hard. And not all drag queens are quadruple threats. So don't get it twisted. So I'm going to go with a little bit of this cream white. This is a this is a Mayron cream white stick. And I'm going to use my hand as a palette. And I like to use this to like really like cut my brow, make it like cunt. You know what I mean? T. So we're going to start from the beginning, and we're just going to cut the brow to make it like really sharp because I want to. And this is what this is what like makes the brow like really, really, really pop. You see that? Ooh, yeah. Then your finger is literally your best friend. So just take your finger and blend it down. Right? Ooh. Do you see the difference? Do you see this from that? Like, oh, stun, right? Do you see the difference? I also am going to take a little bit of that white and kind of put it right here and blend out because it's really dark in the beginning of the eye. And I like to avoid putting a ton of like darkness in the center of your face. I like to lighten this face. I like to lighten in the center and like have all the dark in the outside. Does that make sense? Because you don't want darkness in the center. It'll just like you want to lighten in the center and darken on the outside, right? Same thing on the other side. Go in with the white. Do I perform in NYC? Of course I do. I have a show every Friday at Hardware Bar. I have a show every Monday at Playhouse. I have a monthly residency at the Q in Times Square. And I also, I work like all over the city. So come and check me out. You can follow me on Instagram at Lagoona Bloo NYC. Wow, great. So now I'm doing the same thing on the other side. And I'm just cutting this brow, just cutting it, making it, and something that a rule in general, it's a lot easier. This is goes, this is, everyone's own, preference, but it kind of takes me, my brow, whenever I do my brows, I've come to realize that it's a lot easier for me to cut them and shape them from underneath than from on top. So I try to make sure that the top of the brow is really set because the underneath is what is easier for me to edit. Wow, do we see that? Incredible. And you know what? I'm just going to lighten all of that. I want this all to be lighter. And you know what? I'm going to, dare I say, I'm even going to put white right there because I want it to be lighter than everything else. Right? Oh, love. Okay, take your finger, blend. And don't like drag, just tap. Right? And same thing with here. Just gonna tap. I just want it to be a little lighter. Yeah. There we go. Ooh, love. Great. Amazing. We got to set this. Anything you set with a cream. Oh my God. I usually have a little, oh no. I usually have a little wet paper towel and I don't this time around. So it's going to be fine. We're going to go in with our powder brush here and we're going to just powder that down. This is my white brush. I use it for everything. Oh, so this white stuff that I used is a Mayron cream blend stick in the color 400W. Right? Work. So I'm just going to set all of that with this white. Oh, work. A lot of this is just like trial and error. It's cream on top of this and then all that. And because I lost my green, I'm going to just take my green and just put it back. That's the thing. The thing I love the most about makeup is that you can't really make a mistake. And if it's like, it's like, that's the best part about it, right? Like you can't really fuck it up. So great. So the next thing I want to do, this is where it kind of gets funky. And I want to start doing, I think no drop today, just talent. What is a drop? Can someone explain to me what a drop is so that the next time I come in here, it is, I know exactly what it is. Anything she's willing to share is what I want to know. Okay, well, I'm amazing. You're amazing. And you should tell me. So here's something cool. I found this old Jeffree Star lipstick. It's a velour liquid lipstick, and it's really like dry. A Dirt Drop is a product we drop for free. Oh my god! I want to be a drop. I am a drop. I am a product. Look at me. I'm sickening. Sickening. No. Anyway, so in my design, we have. In my design, I have some like blue scales all around the brow and also all around the eye. So what I'm going to use for that, you can use a liquid lipstick that make sure that it dries matte. You could use any sort of foundation that is blue. I actually have this really amazing cream paint that I got from Hank and Henry soon. But I want to use this because it's an old product. It's kind of dry and crusty, which is kind of perfect for what I need it for. So what I want to do is I'm just gonna literally take this just the way it is, and I'm going to start right here, and I'm just gonna like tap it and add some scales, some like scales, and just see the way that makes me feel. And it's like doesn't have to be perfect, right? It's just like so if you have like a little brush, ooh, love, 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 love. Let's do it again. Oh my god. Do we see? Oh my god. Work. I am using a Jeffree Star liquid lipstick, a velour liquid lipstick. Right? So we have these like kind of blue pokey thingies, right? Oh god, amazing. So you know what I never put powder on? My forehead. And I was like, why do I look like a crazy person? And it's because I don't have any powder on my forehead. Okay, great. So now we have powder on my forehead. I'm going to brush it off because I'm about to put some stuff there too. So now what I'm going to do the same thing. And I am going to kind of put them up right here. And before I do that, I'm going to do a little bit of an addition. And I'm gonna find a clean brush, and I kind of want to add. Where's my blush brush? Actually, where is it? Where's that blush brush there it is. And I'm just gonna just bear with me here, right? I just want to put a little pink right here at the top of my brow. Oh my god, I'm obsessed. Same thing here. Just a little at the top of my brow. Look. Oh my god, amazing. And I bet you're saying like, oh my god, your work. No, honey. It's just the beginning. It looks purple now. Don't you worry. It's gonna look blue when we're done. Oh yeah. Love. Love. What we're also gonna do is we're gonna take that blue and I want you to kind of like just cover it. Cover where your brows were and add a few little dotties on top. You see that? Work. I'm sickening. And we're just gonna kind of, in the front part, just kind of move up. Oh, obsessed. Same thing. I'm living for this facial look where I'm like, same thing on the other side. We're just, again, it doesn't have to be perfect. It's like, I mean, again, like that's like some of my favorite things about makeup is that it doesn't have to be anything other than just like you know what I mean? Like you're the thing that makes it special, right? Like makeup is makeup, but like the thing that's the coolest is the person behind the makeup, right? At least that's what I like to tell myself. So great. So now we have this cool, like, ooky spooky. We have my scales. Great. Before we move on to the next step, actually, as a matter of fact, let's go on to the coolest part of all this, which is, let me make sure it's dry before I move it. Okay, great. So I'm going to make sure I got all my pink down. Fucking cool. Oh my God, work. I'm obsessed. I am literally obsessed. Okay, great. So I'm like debating, you know what? I'm gonna do this the special step last because that is always like kind of nerve-wracking. So the scales are gonna go all over this. So it's like really, really cool. I promise when we're done, it's gonna be great. I have to take a moment to brag about my favorite eyeliner of all time. Of all time is this liner right here. It is the Epic Ink waterproof liner. If you have never used it, I'm going to show, how do I, wait, I can do like this. I didn't know that. It's this. Oh, okay, great. Sorry. Still figuring it out. This is literally the best liner of all time. It is incredible. It is literally amazing. So what I like to do before we move on is we're going to draw a wing. All right. And so obviously mine was kind of already there, right? And I don't like to fill it in just yet because we're going to cut the crease first. But I like to kind of draw and map out where this liner is going to be. Great. Right? That's what we're going to fill in. Same thing on the other side. Now, the reason I'm not filling this in just yet is because we're going to cut our crease. And when we cut our crease, if you have, and this is just my order, some people like to wait till last, but I like to just kind of map out where my liner is going to be. Because if I don't map it out, then I look like wild. So, great. I map out first, right? If you don't have this liner, you need to try it. It's incredible. It is amazing. If this is the waterproof, oh yeah, it's not waterproof. It's not waterproof. However, we're going to do a glitter cut crease because the rainbow fish has what? Sequin, not sequin. He's got like silver scales that are very special, right? Great. So I'm going to use a couple of products that I really, really like and recommend to you. The first thing we're going to use is a NYX. It doesn't have a brand right now, but it's a NYX glitter primer. It's amazing. And I'm just going to put a little bit over that white that I used earlier because I'm going to mix the two because I want the white to have that pigment to have the against the silver, because if you just use it by itself, it's like it dries kind of clear. So I like to have the white to like really pop it underneath, right? And so I'm going to grab a silver glitter. You can use a highlight color. I happen to have a silver glitter, so I'm just going to use it, right? Like, why not use what your mama gave you? My mama didn't give me this, but she gave me everything else. Anyway, so I'm just going to mix it in. I'm going to mix the pigments together. Not even a pigment. I'm going to mix the primer, the glitter primer, with my white from earlier. Excuse me. And I'm just going to paint on a crease. Luckily, I have one on from earlier, so I'm going to trace that. Ooh, you see how it pops against that? You see that? Oh, I love it. I love it so much. I love it. You like it? I love it. See? And see, this is why I don't fill in my black just yet, because you see, I make little mistakes. I like, so I don't like to waste the product yet. So again, this is a mixture of my primer and my white.